Hey there, my friend. Guess what? It's time for another episode of Coffee and Crypto. All right, so today I want to get some iced coffee. So you know where I'm gonna go? I'm going to go to Starbucks because they have amazing coffee and it's actually pretty close to where I'm going. I'm also going to a store near there, so I said, you know what? Might as well stop by Starbucks and get a nice iced coffee and talk to you guys about Hardfork 20 because that's the topic of the day today is Hardfork 20. And I will be going over your guys' questions that you left on the last episode. And I can't wait to check those out and answer those for you and have a good time doing that. So I will see you guys shortly. Thank you for stopping at Starbucks. What can I get for you today?
So, he actually, the woman before you paid for your meal, for your drink, so you're all good.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's awesome. Thank you.
No problem.
All right.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you.
All right, guys, so you'll never guess what happened. I just went through the drive-thru. Man, I'm sweaty. I went through the drive-thru in Starbucks, and I got this coffee, this mocha iced coffee, and the guy says, hey, man, you know, I went to pay, and the guy says, hey, man, the lady in front of you just paid for your meal, or paid for your drink, and I'm like, what? That's awesome. Like, I was just so shocked. I had my $5 bill in my hand just ready to pay, and he said it was on the house. It was already paid for, so that's awesome. That is like amazingly fantastic. So just had to share that with you. All right, guys, so change of plans. I was going to shoot this video out in the field back there, but there's a lot of mosquitoes. So instead, I'm gonna go right here. I'm under this awning, and there's a slight echo. So hopefully you guys don't hear the echo in the video. But today on Coffee and Crypto, I'm gonna be talking about Hardfork 20, and I also have my trusty coffee right here that was paid for by the woman in front of me in the drive-thru. So it tastes even better now. So this is a mocha iced coffee, and this is definitely one of my favorite drinks to have, especially during the summertime when it's warm. So in the wintertime, I'm definitely going to be outside with a coat on, and I'm going to be drinking hot coffee, hopefully. Okay, guys. So I've got my handy dandy journal slash notebook slash goal setter. This is called the Phoenix Journal. And I'm going to be going through your guys' questions. And there are 5 different people who left questions for me on my last post. And so today I'm going to go through these questions. Some of them are related to Hardfork 20 and some of them are not. There's actually 2 that aren't really specific to Hardfork 20, but I thought I'd include them anyways because they had to do with Steam. So let's just jump right into the questions here. So the first one comes from K Habir, all the way from Indonesia. So thank you, K Habir, for leaving this question. You said, how do we get trust from DTube to develop DTube in Indonesia? So K Habir, I thought about this question before I actually shot this video, and I was thinking about the fact that DTube needs you to promote it. DTube needs people like you who are passionate about posting on there to spread the word. That's one of our responsibilities as content creators, is to spread the word about what we're doing and get people excited about it. So there are 2 things that you can do. One is to keep posting on DTube. And then the second thing is to show it to people. So when you have people over your house or you're out in the street and you've got your phone, show people what DTube is and how amazing it is. And from there, it's just gonna spread. But it all starts with you. It all starts with your example. So set the example and keep posting and make sure that you're showing it to people when you come in contact with them. And then over time, it's going to develop more and more, further and further. And who knows, you could come into contact with someone who loves DTube so much and they have a lot of influence in Indonesia that it will definitely spread there. But as far as DTube helping to develop DTube in Indonesia, right now they're focused on just developing the platform and making it great. And then our responsibility as content creators, like I said, is to spread the word and to keep using it. So that's all you got to do. So keep at it, KW. You're doing a great job. The second question comes from Chris Rice, and Chris says, if DTube and other D apps implement their own tokens via SMTs, will their users stop earning Steam in favor of SMTs? Hi Chris, how are you? Thank you so much for the amazing question. With SMTs, I don't know all of the details yet, but I do know that DTube will have their own SMT, and when they do release that, they're going to tend to favor to give that SMT to people as a form of a reward instead of regular Steam. Now obviously you can take that SMT, you can trade it for actual regular Steam, but there's going to be, the SMT is going to be passed out to people who are posting on DTube, and that's going to be, it's not really going to like completely replace Steam, but it's going to be a majority because it's going to be their own token. So say for instance you had your own service on Steam and you had your own users on there, you would also want your own coin, your own SMT, your own smart media token as well to hand out, because you just want as much ownership as you can over the different things regarding your app. So yeah, they're definitely going to be using those a lot more than just Steam. I don't know if it's going to be completely cut out, but I do know that they're going to use the DTube SMT as a majority to hand out as a reward to people who are posting on DTube. So thank you so much for that question. I appreciate you, Chris. And number 3 comes from One Fat Indian. He says, why is the curation window time being reduced from 30 minutes to 15 minutes? And why not 10 minutes, 5 minutes, or less? One Fat Indian, I appreciate this comment regarding Hardfork 20. So they are making a change where the curation window is going to go down from 30 minutes to 15 minutes. So basically what that means is that the sooner that you upvote somebody's post after they actually put up the post, after they publish it, the sooner that you upvote their post, then the author is going to get a majority of those rewards. But if you upvote their post really close to 15 minutes or directly after, then you are going to get more of a curation reward. And so why do I think, why not 10 minutes, 5 minutes, or less? Because some people aren't very quick to go through an article. I think reducing it from 30 to 15 is pretty significant already, and who knows, down the road they might reduce it even further. But I think 15 minutes is really fair, especially because a lot of videos actually do go that long. And I know you said you don't really watch videos past like 5 or 10 minutes, but there are definitely people that do, and it does take time to digest some content and then to think about it, and then to think about leaving a comment, and then by the time that comes around, then it's time to leave an upvote. So I think 15 minutes is really generous. I think that's a good way. It's a mosquito. I think that's a good way to go about the hard fork, and who knows, they might change that in another hard fork down the road. So thank you, One Fat Indian, for that question. This next one comes from George XC, Georgexie. I think that's George XC or George Z, one of those. How are you? Thank you so much for leaving this question. And you said, will Steam Hardfork 20 change to a new protocol that could make the previous one invalid and lead to the creation of a new Steam variant like ETC versus ETH? Will there be a split of the Steam community? Oh, by the way, guys, I don't have my microphone today, because let me show you what happened. So this is my microphone cord, and I normally have it plugged in, but this is what I found today. Can you see that? That's normally where my microphone goes, and it's completely broken off. So something must have happened in my car where it got damaged. So I will be ordering a new one of those for sure. And I have not been drinking my coffee. What's wrong with me? So good, guys. Starbucks has really good iced coffee. All right, let me get rid of these mosquitoes. So back to your question. Will Steam Hardfork 20 change to a new protocol? No, it's not going to change to a new protocol. Basically what this Hardfork is basically just a software upgrade. It's not completely getting rid of anything. It's just improving on what was already there. So no, there's not going to be a new Steam variant like ETC versus ETH. It's still going to be Steam. But what this Hardfork is doing is it is setting the stage for SMTs, which is what Chris asked about earlier. It's setting the stage for SMTs to come around, and that's going to be extremely exciting, and I believe that's going to take Steam to a whole nother level and make things really, really exciting. So will there be a split of the Steam community? I don't believe so. The Steam community is one of the best communities that I've ever been a part of. In fact, it is the best, and I don't see a split coming, not at all from this Hardfork. I think the Hardfork is going to enhance and strengthen the community, in fact. So the complete opposite of a split. So thank you, George, actually, for the question. I appreciate you. And this last one comes from Karen McCursey. Hi, Karen, how are you? And her question is, what do you dislike about Hardfork 20, and what do you think should have been included instead? So there's not really anything that I dislike about Hardfork 20, Karen. I really do, like, if I was a witness, I would definitely approve this Hardfork. And the thing that I wish would have been included is not really a Hardfork thing. It's just kind of like an interface, a user interface upgrade is what I would have liked to see. So hopefully that comes soon. Steamit.com, I definitely use that a lot, and I feel like they could definitely improve their user interface and the way everything looks. So hopefully they do that soon. But yeah, I think Hardfork 20 is right on point. They're moving in the right direction, and they're taking this platform where it needs to go, and like I said, setting the stage for SMTs, and who knows what's coming in the future. This platform is so new. This is just 2 years in development, so can you imagine, what it's going to be 2 years from now? It's going to be insane, and I hope to still be around, and I hope you're still around too, Karen, and everyone who's watching this video. I hope that you are inspired by this. I hope that you are getting value from this type of video. That's all the questions that I have. So guys, something really exciting. Next week, I'm going to be in Toronto for the Steam Creators Conference, and I'm going to be meeting up with so many amazing Steam friends that I've gained over these past months. IJ at Steam Cafe, Larry at Larry Morrison, Carly at OGC, Brandon at Happy Money Man, Leah Thompson at Chorusgate, Sita at Partico and at Crypto Talk is going to be there. The Yeti at Freedom Point is going to be there. Stacy D at Freedom to Write is going to be there. So many amazing Steamians that I cannot wait to see again. Going to be seeing Amy and Jamie Honey, so at the Honeys and at Event Speaker are going to be there. So many people that I cannot wait to see again and give huge hugs to. So the topic for next week is going to be all about SMTs, because this is the Steam Creators Conference and SMT Summit. So we're going to be talking about SMTs, and I cannot wait to see your questions down below. If you're one of the first 3 people to leave a comment, I will send you a Steam Monsters booster pack as soon as I can. So thank you guys for watching this. I appreciate you. I love you. I care about you. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Until then, remember, you are awesome. You truly are, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care, my friend.